Hey there, this is Don Kryptonium, and today we are going to talk about Chihuahua chain, the Cosmos-based meme chain, and also Cosmosm smart contract platform. But of course, in this video, we're not going to talk about technicalities, but we are going to talk why the price is pumping like crazy. It's like 6x in the last week. Let's have a look. So last 7 days, the price went up from, I can't even get it right, but yeah, around 6x. Probably Osmosis have a better chart that would allow me to understand this better. But as you can see, the price is on fire. So in this video, I'm going to tell you why the price go up. Does burning tokens mean something? And what Chihuahua chain is doing. I don't know actually personally, but I'm going to try to find out. So important notice, this is not to shit on anything or anyone. This video is to, hopefully help you to understand how the thing works. So Chihuahua chain was this meme chain on Cosmos, but also having smart contract platform. And if you look at this at the start, the price was absolutely insane. I actually checked at the all-time high with the current supply of the token that is at 125 billion tokens. This was a $1 billion valued chain, which is absolutely absolute insanity. I believe from the tokenomics, 70% was airdropped to the people. And you would ask, was it rugged? Probably by its users. I was thinking maybe it was rugged or something. But to be honest, it was probably rugged by the users and the validators because it was a very profitable chain. It had the highest inflation at a certain point in the Cosmos, being valued at over 1 billion. The validators' business was extremely profitable. And that pretty much killed the price and maybe even killed the project itself. So let's analyze what happened. As I said, it was over 1 billion at the all-time high. And with this current price of 0.0002, and this is around $25 million chain, and there is claims maybe it's going to do 10x. I don't really think it's going to do 10x, but there is this big assumption that what this Chihuahua chain is doing, because they're going to burn around 40 billion of the tokens that were not airdropped. Some people probably do believe that this burning caused the price pump, and I tell you, the burning of the tokens that are not in circulation, as in this case, because these tokens were not in circulation, it doesn't do anything to the price. It doesn't cause a squeeze of the price or nothing like this. The only reason why the price go up, because this rhetoric of tokens being burned, many people do not understand, and they think it actually decreases the supply. Once again, it doesn't change the circulating supply, the tokens that exist, and it makes people think, hey, if it burns, it means price will go up, I'm buying it. And what is happening with Chihuahua, as it has this not really great liquidity, low volume, there's just few people buying it because it had extremely low volume, causing this massive price squeeze. Even when you look at this, let's see, 7 days ago, there was no volume on this. Chihuahua chain had around 6,000, probably more because there is not only but I believe it was below 10,000 US dollars. It was no volume. And once some volume appeared, it caused this easily, was it double? Easy 50%. And with that, you had just few buyers, essentially, because that's not huge volume, causing this price pump, right? There was few people who saw, hey, Chihuahua going to burn the tokens, this rhetoric is good, I'm gonna buy it. And them, simply by buying, caused that initial price pump. With that, it's spreading later to the retail, and as retail is seeing the prices going up, now you can see the retail jumping on the buying parade and it causing complete price squeeze. So why burning doesn't cost anything? As I said, the burning tokens that are not in circulation then don't do anything to the price. It's impossible to do anything to the price. And this rhetoric was used by many chains, many meme coins that were using this, hey, we burn the tokens, it means bullish. So it was making people buy it, but essentially these tokens, many of these tokens never meant to enter the circulating supply, right? So this doesn't do anything. There is some chains that, because this is really important, there was talk, and sorry if I sound so weird, I just have this like whitening set on my teeth. So some people do believe that, for example, if you have, let's say, fees, the network fees, and 50% of the network fees is being burned, right? So it essentially decreases the circulating supply. So there is beliefs maybe this brings the value, but I must tell you, it does, but it also doesn't necessarily do it, because with that the stakers receive less, right? So it creates less selling pressure because they are rewarded less. So it might affect the price of the token, but it doesn't necessarily increase the value that you are able to generate, right? Because otherwise you would get more tokens. And of course, these tokens are maybe some small factor of scarcity of these tokens, but for the market cap, it doesn't have really this big of an effect. Just to compare, before we jump into what Chihuahua chain is doing, and by the way, if you are a developer building on Chihuahua, co-founder of Chihuahua, I want to talk to you. You know, it would be really cool because you trying, and that's cool. Because that's not about like product, but about kind of rhetoric that many people do not understand. So Chihuahua chain, market cap around 25 million, and why it's not going to do 10x, okay? If it does 10x, it would be just above Juno Network, and Juno Network has quite vibrant ecosystem comparing to Chihuahua, so the 10x is very unlikely. With 5x from this price point, that would essentially hit the market cap of Evmos, I guess. So just to keep in mind, what are you doing, you know? And of course, if there is like low liquidity, you will be able to pump the price more. But well, just keep this perspective, right? That in 4x from now, you are at $100 million. Is the chain worth $100 million? It's not me to decide. But you know, if anything is overvalued, it will deflate, whether you like it or not. You know, for example, it has similar value to Stargaze, which I believe would be maybe wiser bet, but I got burned on Stargaze really badly. Not to shill, because this is not the competition, but just like trying to compare this to some other chains, you know. So as I said, Chihuahua is this meme chain, and it has the smart contracts, Cosmos smart contracts, and many people said the using is seamless. It's really great to use Chihuahua chain. I tried to look into this, the problem that there is with Chihuahua chain, and you would ask, hey, what's the usability? Which I understand maybe the need for that. Imagine you have some shitty smart contract that you want to test first before going to Juno, for example. You can do it on Chihuahua chain. So maybe you could think of this like Chihuahua could be to Juno of what Kusama is to Polkadot, right? Could I say this? I'm not sure if that's fair comparison, but let's say it. Let's say something bullish, okay? The problem is I did not really see any development. I don't see any developers wanting to develop anything on Chihuahua. And if I'm wrong, find me, because on the website you will not find anything. And this is issue. If no one builds, this token could be, you know, have no value. I understand the people, founders are trying, but just no one building on that. And you trying to bring the interest by burning tokens and having this bullish rhetoric. We'll see if it works. I tried to look. The other thing that Chihuahua did really bad, they did not secure themselves with the funding. As I said, at the market top, they were valued at 1 billion. 10% of that was founders. So they had like 100 million value. Of course, it's impossible to sell it. The liquidity doesn't allow you to do it. Community fund of 100 million was worth at some point as well, because 10% went to this. And I tried to look of any reasonable spending, any initiative that changed it. And through the proposals, I did not really see any. It's a meme, so you can't expect. But I want to say to you, I have not seen any development. Maybe this recent price burn and rhetoric is because there is something going on. I don't know. But I want to tell you that, look, just think what you're doing, okay? Because burning doesn't fucking do anything. And if you think it does, you are... I'm not gonna offend you. You are not someone who spend the time thinking. So good you have me, because Don Kryptonium thinks. If you like Don Kryptonium videos, delegate to Don Kryptonium, who is validator on Juno Network, Cosmos, Nomic, and the bad kids on the Stargaze. Because I'm looking for financial incentives here. So I can buy myself some pants. Because I don't have pants. Look. See? Nothing. So, with that, Don Kryptonium's out. Till the next time.